And there's that magical floating bit of water because of that bucket, which I need to sort out. Hello, Will here, and today we are in Skyrim. But we are in Skyrim for a slightly different kind of video. As it's not so much a review, and neither is it a walkthrough. This is more a sneak peek at my next upcoming mod, Garden of Eden. So the mod itself, it's still not completed yet, and I can't really give a percentage of how completed it is yet. And there are some things that will happen in this mod that hopefully I'm going to fix or basically get sorted out. It's mainly to do with followers. So at the moment I got Serana following me at the moment. So what at the moment in this video is basically, you know, Serana will appear in some of the buildings, but not on the main area that we're in. But there are buildings on in this garden, shall we say, that you can go into, and she'll appear in them, but she won't appear in the garden. That's mainly because of stuff to do with the nav mesh of the garden. At the moment it's still not fully completed just yet, so you will have to bear that in mind. But I am planning to basically make sure that followers can follow you to the island. But so that's just one little detail to bear in mind. So how do you get to the garden? Well, to get to the garden, what you're going to want to do is you want to come to Solitude. So you can see it's got Solitude just up there. You need to come down to the East Empire Company docks, and near the main gates of the dock you'll see this boat here. So this little inconspicuous boat, as you can see here, open Garden of Eden. So we're going to travel to the Garden of Eden. Alright, now if I look around, as you can see, Serana isn't here. But hopefully in the final release all that kind of stuff will be fixed, so followers can follow you here. And here is the garden. Now you do have to bear in mind that this is on PS4, and so due to some slightly complicated reasons, the draw distance can be a little bit off, as you can see with the mountain on the right hand side. I'm going to have a look about that, see if I can do something about that. But I know what the problem is. It's about trying to actually get it done. It's a bit complicated, but it doesn't detract away from what you can do or where you actually are. So here we are, the Garden of Eden. Still a bit in, you know, this is still early days for the garden. You got some deers who are going a bit dumb here. You can't get through the rocks. I don't know why you lot are running that way for. I really don't know why. So as you can see, you've got a stable and a horse and a house. So let's have a look. So one addition that will become to you in the Garden of Eden is this horse, known as Paradisum. As you can see, he's an unusual looking horse. Very unusual looking horse. And you got the stable for the horse. And then you also have the Eden stable. So let's have a look inside the stable. Alright, and here we are inside the stable. You can see it's just your normal stable house. Yes, this the thing. Since this is still kind of early progress, there may be some stuff added into this, and you might notice some changes in the final release. Now, as you can see, for example, Serana is in here, but this is because this is just a cell made from the stable house. So you know the nav mesh is done. It was easy to complete. Bada bing, bada boom. And obviously once I leave, she won't be following me anymore. But that's fine. That's a thing to fix for the final release. But you can see it's a normal stable house. And once again, I might put some stuff in here later on, you know, as the mod makes progress. So you can just use it as a normal house if you wanted to, if you wanted to stay in a little place. Alright, so let's go and look at the big manor house. Alright, so here we are, and we got the big manor house. So, you know, like usual, with a lot of these places, you can have all your blacksmithing needs. You know, you got your forge, you got your workbench, you got your grindstone, you got your smelter, and you got your tanning rack. But what about inside the house? And here we go. Here is little Nix. Hello, Nix. So now he's based off one of the Huskies from the Dawn Guard DLC, so technically you should be able to get him to follow you, technically. But obviously due to how the nav mesh is working at the moment with the island, you'll leave the house, but he won't follow you, you know, he won't follow you outside onto the island. But again, issue to be fixed by the final release. So let's have a look at this. Let's have a look around the manor. So obviously in here you got your kitchen. All your nice kitcheny stuff and all the things that you want for a kitchen. Oh, how lovely. Obviously you got your cooking sphere, you got a couple of ovens, just general kitchen storage. So, you know, nice kitchen. And then over here, now you got what seems like a little writing area, but as you can see here, we have a spell tome. Aid of the Eternal Winter. Say that. Yes, I'm taking the book, Nix. What you gonna do about it? Bark at me? And then obviously this nice little, you know, area for this you to sit down, or you can lay down and sleep. Obviously, you don't see them sleeping, but you know, it's another place to sleep. You just lay down on the sofa instead. And obviously, you got yourself some storage for your books and everything else as well as that. And here you have your dining room. Nice little dining room setup with some comfy little sofas and some cushions that you can take and you can actually use to as like a potion kind of thing. But I'm going to leave them there because I just think they look pretty good there. Then if you go through these doors here, you might have saw already, you have a small room. So in here will be basically where you do all your enchanting, alchemy, you got all your storage for all your alchemical and enchanting stuff here. And if you go through this door, we have ourselves a bathroom, in which, you know, well, a bathroom slash sauna, into which you can just splash the bucket. But if you want it, you can just, you know, you can have a sit down in the sauna. Might have to move that bucket in the final release. Can't have it floating in water, floating in the air in the water like that, because that's how it works. Then you get some slightly bigger cushions. Or you can go into your nice new bath. There you go. You can either just sit down in the bath like so. Or if you fancy just dipping your toes, you can just sit on the edge like that. It's a bit hard to see because it's quite close to the wall, or you can just dip your toes if you want to. And there's that magical floating bit of water because of that bucket, which I need to sort out. Don't have access on my ass. As soon as you hit it, it just goes brrr. But yeah, you know, basic bathroom. Oh, I say basic. How many houses in Skyrim have a bathroom that are modded? So it's a bit more than basic. No, so obviously you've got the next floor. And then you got some display stuff here, so you got a place for you can place a nice sword. You can take, you know, all your weapon and shields there. You got some weapon plaques here. On the side here, though, we have Daughter of Autumn. We'll take that. And obviously you got your mannequins, another comfy sofa chair thingy, more mannequins. Lots of more storage. So you got plenty of storage. All your storage needs. Then if you go in here, as you can probably tell, child's bedroom. just in case if you have a mod that allows you to move family into modded homes, which I know there are a couple out there that you can download for PS4, and you can just move your family in here. You want to? Obviously, once I've done all the nav mesh, because otherwise you're never going to get your family here. And if you go in here, have what is basically essentially the master bedroom and a noisy dog. And you go on to again basic storage, stuff like that. But we also have dressing gown and winter's robe. Alright, so let's have a look at some of these. Let's have a look at these new items. So okay, so first off, dressing gown. It's nothing special. It's just a piece of clothing. Sorry, just to slightly redo the texture on them, you know, and there you go, dressing gown. And then if you go down, we will find winter's robes, which actually does do something for you, which increases magic resistance by 50%, magicka regenerates 50% faster, increases your magicka by 200 points. So it's not too bad. You know, and it's just a simple icy robe. Brr, cold. But right, so next thing is we have 2 new spell tomes. For now, 2 new spell tomes. We have Aid the Eternal Winter. Summon Paradisum from the Eternal Winter to aid you. So this is basically a way for you to call upon Paradisum wherever you are. You can call upon the horse. So we're going to learn that, and I'll show you, you know, we'll show you how it works and all that, and how it looks. And then we have Daughter of Autumn. Call upon a Daughter of Autumn. So I suppose the question for that is what the hell do I mean by Daughter of Autumn? Well, let's go outside and we'll have a look. Alright, so sneak peek at the first 2 new spells within this mod. We have Aid of the Eternal Winter, and where are we? Daughter of Autumn. Here we go. Both cost nothing to cast, no matter what skill level you are in conjuration magic. No matter, I might have to change that visual art, but that's fine. That's easy. So yeah, doesn't matter what skill and conjuration you're at, no matter how much magicka you have. These spells will always cost nothing, so they're free to cast. So let's first off, let's have a look at Daughter of Autumn, because we already know what Paradisum looks like. Daughter of Autumn. Now unfortunately at the moment there's no enemies on this island, or about that, so you can't really see the Daughter of Autumn in action. But there you go, Daughter of Autumn. So what about Paradisum? So we can see it. You can see Paradisum, he's right there. But what happens if you lose Paradisum? You know, because you ran off, and you know, and then you completely forget where you put him. So what we're going to do? We're going to summon Paradisum. There we go. We have Paradisum and Paradisum. What the devil's going on? We have 2 of them. Dun dun dun. So yeah. So if you ever lose the horse, you just use the spell, and you can just call the horse upon you. And then, for as long as you're riding the horse, it will not disappear. But if you not, but the spell lasts for 3 minutes. So you know, after 3 minutes, you'll disappear. But I don't need that copy because I got the original right here. Alright. So I'm just gonna change the apparel. Let's go for something a bit more me. And we're gonna have a little run around on the island. Okay, there is a slight looping sound, but that's fine. I can sort that out. It won't be too difficult to sort out. So, yeah, I'm just going to have a little run around the island, just so you can see what the island looks like. Now Paradisum himself, he is faster than the average horse. Oh, and down here, because why not? We have a lumber mill, which you can use. It's workable. You can pull on a lever and do all that stuff with it. But yeah, going back to Paradisum, yeah. See, he is faster than your average horse, so he can sprint quite fast. So you can see there is now a change in the fauna, and technically also actually a change in the flora and the fauna when you get to this part of the island. You know, they're just going to carry you around for a little bit. You know, we've got another beach over here. There we go. There you go. There's another beach. Nothing on the beach just yet, but there's a beach. So yeah, so that's, you know, to that part of the island. So let's go back up this way. Well, look at that. There's another building. Alright. So what have we got here? We've got Mausoleum of the Autumn Queen. Ooh. As you can see, Serana does follow you in here as well, but you know, obviously getting all that fixed, and then you know, you got in here, you've got the mausoleum. So you got, you know, you got one coffin here. There's nothing in them at the moment. And then, you know, obviously, and then you know, you got space case. It requires a key, into which at the moment the key does not exist. So I can't open it. I can't go getting the key to open it because there is no key. Literally, there is no key. As you can see, we've got somebody in here. Somebody wrapped up. So, what's the mausoleum all about? So, right. That is a general showing at the moment of the Garden of Eden. Now, obviously, yes, there is still work that needs to be done. One or two little things that need to be fixed that I know of at the moment. Like, for example, this looping sound. But again, these little bugs will be non-present in the final release, obviously. And so, yeah. So this gives you a little sneak peek at the Garden of Eden. In a way of a release date or when it's going to be actually released, I don't know. I can't really say yet on when it's going to be released. I'm hoping to get it definitely done by the end of this year. So I'm hoping, possibly. Bloody hell, they finally made it. They made it over and around the rock. Oh dear. But yeah, so release date, again, I can't really say when there will be a release date. My aim is to definitely get it done by the end of this year. If not, it'll be very early next year is when it will come out. So, but if any details on this is at the moment in the ways of story. The story for it is still in development. I'm still developing the story for this mod. But as you probably figure out, there's at least it's definitely going to be something to do with this Autumn Queen because of that mausoleum. It's like there's a mausoleum to the Autumn Queen, and there's a locked box in there. It's like that's a bit suspicious. You know, that's a bit fishy, isn't it? You know. So obviously, you can probably guess that it's going to be definitely have something to do with that. But the story is still in development. As well as obviously the rest of the whole mod is still in development. But I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek. If there's anything you want to know, or have any suggestions for like little things I can put in, or what you think the story is going to be, or what you think is going to happen, or anything like that, you know, what do you think is going to happen? You know. Put your ideas, put your theories in the comments below. You know, I want to see what people think is going to happen. because you never know, you might guess it right. Or if you want to make a suggestion for this, for something to be added in, again, let me know in the comments below. But obviously, if you do make any suggestions, you do need to be aware and to make sure that if you're not someone who does modding, then I can kind of understand why you might not know what can be done with a PS4 mod and what can't be done with a PS4 mod. So there are limitations, but you know, leave some ideas down below, and you never know, your idea might actually feature in the mod, in the final release. But again, I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek. So please remember to like and subscribe, and to share this video with some of your friends. And follow me on Twitter. There should be a link to my Twitter, should be in the about on my actual main channel page. You know, should be a link to Twitter there. You know, come follow me there. I've only recently started it up again, so it's still very early days. So there's not a lot going on with it, but there is a teaser trailer. The tweezer trailer. No, there is a teaser trailer for the Garden of Eden on there for you just to watch. You know, just to get an idea of where my idea for the story of this mod will be going. But so with all that said and done, until next time, I'll see you all later.